Okay, everybody, welcome back. This is disturbingPuppet. We are back again today to play some more of my Orc campaign of Warhammer 40,000 Gladius, Relics of War. So it's been a while. Actually, it's only been about 5 days, but it feels like it's been a really long time since I played this, so I'm going to kind of have to refamiliarize myself with what was going on. I do sort of remember what was happening. I don't know why it always zooms in on this particular city when I come into this, but we are playing Orks. So Orks are red, so as you can kind of see on the mini-map here, we've got control of pretty much everything. So the blue is the Necrons. They're the last AI that are left, and what I've done is kind of kill off all their other cities, and I've pushed them back into their capital, and we're just kind of holding them there. Mainly, I'm trying to do all the Orc campaign stuff, so I'm just kind of trying to keep them there, bottled up with their not going to interfere with me, and then we're just going to continue trying to follow up with the Orc campaign stuff. So, in light of that, we have my little Orc horde that we've got building up here. We just finished a storyline mission where there was an Imperial Guard city with a bunch of troops, tanks, artillery, all that kind of stuff out here. We just destroyed that with my army, so now my army is kind of moving back. I'm going to kind of mass everybody up here. The current storyline thing is actually to research the Runtherd grounds, which allows me to build Gargantuan Squiggoths, and then we're going to build the Squiggoth. Basically, it's something like, storyline-wise, we're building the Squiggoth so that we can use that to transport our Hulk to a particular launch location. I'm assuming what will happen then is there'll be some kind of enemy at the launch location that'll spawn in. So we are going to keep building up our army. You can kind of see we've got a pretty decent force. We've got 3 Gorkanauts. We've got a bunch of battle wagons, some mech boys. We've got a little air force here that I'm kind of just sending over here. Defcoptas and stuff as well. So we're going to kind of send them and just kind of hang out in this valley, a fairly open area that I can move pretty quickly from over here next to my capital, just in case something does show up. Down here I do have another force that's kind of been bottling up the Necrons. So mostly we've got a bunch of mech guns, Pain Boy. In the city we've got Weird Boy, my War Boss, another Pain Boy, and Mega Knobs. What he's kind of doing is piling up a lot of troops in the northern part of the city where I can't get to, and then trying to come at me all at once. So far I've been able to hold them off, but I may want to actually redivert and send my Air Force down here to kind of help deal with the situation. But before I do anything else, let me just quickly check on the stream and make sure everything's working. There was an update to OBS today, so I'm just kind of hoping everything's fine. Okay, I'm hoping everything is good. That looks fine. That looks fine. If there are any issues or something, definitely put something in the comments so I can see that. Hopefully everything's working, though. It's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, okay, looks like it's alright. Yeah, when I look at my stuff, for whatever reason, it seems like whenever I exit the game, everything kind of freezes, but I think that's just when I'm out of the game. Otherwise, it should be working fine when I'm in it. If I'm wrong, definitely let me know. I've had some weird issues with OBS, that's for sure. What are we producing? This is my capital, my giant Orky capital. We've got tile we're picking up, we're making some tank busters, we're making battle wagons. Ore has actually been a bit of an issue, so I need to increase my ore production. The Gorkanauts suck up a lot of ore, so having 3 of them took a lot to build, and then also kind of for upkeep and stuff. So, as you can kind of see, the minus 49 for units, so just the upkeep for the units is 49. 67 for buildings. Yeah, we're doing okay. Capital loyalty is actually positive. It's something I've been trying to keep track of a little bit better in this game. When I played the Necrons before, I had massive loyalty issues, but in this I've only got 3 cities, so I'm kind of trying to stay on top of loyalty because it does affect my production. So the better loyalty I have, the better production. If it goes negative, then it's quite bad. So then we've got this city here. We've got Diggers and Smelters in a turn, and another Dakajet. Here we are running negative on loyalty, so it'd be nice to build something there to help that out. You guys are also a little negative, working on Diggers and Smelters and Dakajet, so yeah, working on ore production. Oh, I do have this force as well, I kind of forgot about. So these guys are just sort of scouting out the rest of the map, because there was an area down here I hadn't really checked out. I've already done my movements for the turn. So we wiped out, I think, a Commissar here, and now we've got just some Tech Priests to take care of. Probably leftovers from the Imperial Guard AI, which the Necrons finished off a little bit after I finished off the Space Marine AI. So I think what I am going to do, I'm going to go ahead and start sending the jets down. That's something I hadn't really planned on doing. If any of them have any movement available. Just the one. Yeah, we'll start sending down to sort of help out. So just kind of in D-link with the Necrons in case they do throw a bunch of stuff at me just to help out. We'll send the jets down there. The copters are a little slower, so we'll just kind of keep them up here. That's fine. So let's keep an eye down here and see what shows up. Yeah, it keeps producing stuff, sticking to the northern part of the city. Surprised he has line of sight with the buildings and stuff there. Alright. Just some additional losses to my poor knobs and mega armor here. I've just kind of been getting chewed up and I just keep healing them up. So is that back to full health? Probably, yeah. Trying to keep all my mech guns at full health if possible. We do have the battle wagon here that's parked on some Orkoid fungus just to heal up. He was kind of hanging out in this position. So we'll just shoot at what we can, I guess. Not a lot of damage we can probably do to these guys without sending in more troops. But every little bit helps, and I do get influence for every time I attack with a unit. So actually using lots of units, sort of in an inefficient manner, is actually kind of good in a way. Instead of trying to kill a unit as fast as I can with as few attacks as possible, it's actually sort of beneficial with the Orks to attack as many times as possible with units, just so you can get more influence. The more influence you have, the higher your Waaaaggghhh level, and that means more damage. So I'm actually up to rank 4, almost rank 5. So yeah, 20% extra damage for all my units right now. That's kind of cool. A lot of the Ork mechanics and stuff are actually pretty cool. It's been kind of fun to play around with them and check them out and stuff. So I could do some damage here if I want to put my guys in harm's way. We'll probably get shot up if I move up by stuff in the back. War Boss is at full health. I'd like to wipe out units if I can. I don't think I can take out the Monolith, but I can definitely wipe out the Necron Warriors. So just for the sake of it, let's do some damage. I thought we'd do better than that. It's a decent hit, but not a great one. I don't really want to destroy the Necrons because then I'll finish the game. So like I said, I'm just kind of trying to keep them bottled up. And then we're just going to keep working through the Ork campaign stuff. Unfortunately, right now it's just research, so it'll take a little while. I could go ahead and do an attack here. It's not going to do much damage. My War Boss is better off against the Monolith, so these guys can just stay here and suck up shots. That's fine. Yeah, I could do some other stuff, but we're going to hold off down here, I think. So we're just going to send the Air Force units down. They'll help out in the long term. We can actually get attacks on stuff that's in the back if they retreat with wounded units, just to make sure he doesn't build up too much stuff. Choppers, you can just hang out up here, that's fine. Have to move the rest of my army out. Let's check out my scouts down here and play with them a bit first. We lost the tech priests. They could just be hiding in the forest somewhere here. There's actually something held by the Necrons down here. Well, grab that, take that away from them. Not this turn, obviously, but definitely don't want them to be getting any additional resources from anything if possible. Alright, let's just shove everybody in here wherever they can fit. That's fine. You can stay put, I guess. We'll put you in the ruins. A little bit of cover. Gorkanauts don't need cover. Just hang out wherever. Like I said, I'm assuming there's probably going to be a big fight once we get the research done. I don't know for sure that there will be. I'm just kind of assuming. Basically, essentially because the Necron storyline at the end had kind of a massive invasion of Necrons and Catan and stuff that I had to deal with, so I'm sort of assuming that I'm going to have a big fight to deal with, even though it just says research the thing and move it. I'm sure there'll be something defending the site we need to get to. It just seems to always work out that way. Got a whole bunch of mechs here for repairs if I need it. I don't know if anything needs repairs quite now. My battle wagons and Gorkanauts do actually repair themselves a little bit every turn. It's just kind of some tech that I picked up. But the jets and stuff don't, so definitely want to bring them back to repair them if we need it. Defcoptas, my pain boys can actually heal up, which I kind of thought mechs would be the ones to do that, but no. Once I get everybody out here, we can kind of go through the turns a little quicker. What do we got here? You're at full health. Get out of there. I think he was parked on Orkoid Fungus, or the other one was parked on Orkoid Fungus just to repair up a little bit. Got my main war boss here, very slowly making his way up. Alright, you're at full health, and you are not. Let's get you on some Orkoid Fungus. It's kind of hard to see on the map. Orkoid Fungus, Orkoid Fungus. So we're in the city. We've got a forest here. Let's, I guess, if we clear it, might be able to build an extra building there then. Maybe. I'll just move you into the city. Just hang out in the city, I guess, for now is fine. You're fine. You can stay there and heal. You guys can stay put. Alright, my capital picked up another tile. It must have been the one here that we just cleared. So it's hard to see how many spots I have for production. Okay, 3. Do I have anywhere else that I can build? That's one thing that's kind of hard to tell with this interface, kind of seeing where I can build structures. So each one of the spots are structures, but not all of them are 3 that are available, depending on the terrain. So this tile is free. It's ore or influence. We definitely want some more ore coming in. So that's fine, I guess. That needs power. Power's doing good. Yeah, I'll just throw in there. And Waaaggghhh, built to dig us and smelt us. Got room to population to grow. Loyalty increase would be nice. Do we have any spots here? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we'll have to expand the city here. It's actually saying I can't. Why not? Oh, I don't have enough ore! Fine, build some orkoid fungus. So they're working on Decajet. You guys have ore coming and Decajet as well. Trying to take out my knobs. Not very nice. But that's the Necrons, I guess. They're not exactly known for being very nice. Quite a bit of production here. Alright, what can we do? You guys got pretty hammered. Can almost seal you back to full, but not quite. So that does mean this is a little bit dangerous. I can boost my attack, but I don't have a target for Frazzle because of the stuff blocking line of sight. So let's make the War Boss do more damage. Let's have the War Boss wreck up the Catan a little bit. And I guess you can go for the Catan as well and do some damage. I was just kind of checking the grenade damage there first before I attacked. Typically, it seems like it's just better for me to just do basic attacks. Since I don't have any other targets, I might as well just hit the city a little bit. It'll reduce the amount of damage it does, I think. Reducing its overall health. Everybody else, we don't have a target. We'll probably just wait, and then we'll basically overwatch if anything shows up. So you can stay put. You guys are still repairing, so that's fine. You can stay on Overwatch. You don't need to heal anybody. Do have a jet approaching. Let's kind of not go way out on our own quite yet. The Air Force is coming. Alright, Scout Patrol, what do we got? Oh, there's the Tech Priests. Let's take this Prometheum relay pipes away from the Necrons. Just take a look, see if we see anything else. Kill some Tech Priests while we're at it. Is that the edge of the map there? Or ocean, maybe? It's hard to tell. Sometimes the water does actually have water, other times it's just like dark, especially on the edges of the map. Bye-bye! Alright, we'll just reassemble the Horde here. Or assemble the Horde, I guess. I'm not really reassembling. The Horde, I actually had a couple Hordes at one point because I was getting ready to attack there and was fighting against the Necrons. But the Horde that I built here to go against the Imperial Guard first just got slaughtered. So, yeah, just one Horde now. Just pack everybody in here wherever they'll fit. Yeah, hang on the forest, that's fine. A little bit of cover. Where are my Pain Boys? Pain Boys actually have an ability that reduces the upkeep costs of nearby units. It's pretty close, just 3 tiles radius, but if we can do that, that'll help. Just park some Pain Boys in the middle of the group or something. I have a lot of weird boys here, but not that many Pain Boys. Could also put units in the Gorkanauts or the battle wagons, but it's not something I've really done much of. We've got new tank busters. Let's get them moving out. What else do we have? War boss, get up there. Orc war bosses are actually really powerful in this too. A lot of the other units seem a little weak early on, but the war bosses are just awesome. You're at full health, so you can move on up. Mechs are just going to stay put. You're at full health, so move on out. You are hurt, and you're parked on fungus, so you can stay there. Population of my capital grew. Some gubbins produce diggers and smelters. We've got, more ore production, so we're up to 38 coming in. What do we have? Got a spot here. Ore or energy. Energy's pretty good, so yeah, let's just go ahead and produce some more ore. Population increased. You guys are building orc fungus. We did produce tank busters. Yeah, low on ore for all my other production. I'm going to hold off, I think, on any more infantry units and stuff for right now. Maybe some more tanks and jets and stuff, but infantry stuff, maybe not. Having 3 Gorkanauts, you can kind of see each one's taking an upkeep of 8 ore and 16 influence per turn, so it is kind of sucking up a lot. So that's fine for now, anyway. Keep an eye down here. And more Necron stuff showing up. Still trying to kill my knobs there. Lost quite a few of my knobs there that turn, but he's going to lose his Transcendent Catan here for exchange, which isn't a great exchange for him. Pain Boy's actually hurt a little bit too. I'd like to heal him up. Can't really do anything with my Psyker. He's got no line of sight of anything. You guys are almost back to full health. Pull you up if we need to. Let's go ahead and kill the Transcendent Catan. Take some free shots here. See what my jets can do. Do I want to shoot with these guys or pull them back? They did take quite a bit of heat, so I think we'll hold them back and heal them up. Alright, jets, starting with the back line. Where can you get to? Not close enough. Just see if we see anything. Inching forward a little bit. Yep. Yeah, let's go ahead and jink just in case. Trying to click on the guys and it doesn't want to grab them. I can get a couple attacks in here if I want to, but I'm not going to do a whole lot against the Tomb Blades. Well, yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to take them out. I could do some damage to the Monolith, but it wouldn't really matter too much. Just make them a big target. So maybe we'll just go for the Tomb Blades and just do some additional damage. Wow! Well, that was bad. I forgot that he had this guy somewhere in the city. So jinking will maybe save my life. Maybe. Just do what damage we can anyway. And yeah, go ahead and jink as well. Go ahead and wait to move these guys up till they're back at full health. Let's see. I will leave them here. I'm not going to attack with them. What I'm going to do is just leave them here to take shots, essentially. We can heal them up so they'll be okay. We're just going to do what we can. Probably next turn try to take out the Monolith with my Air Force and my War Boss, at least one of the Monoliths. I'm hoping that I'm not going to lose that flyer, but it's certainly possible. So if he survives, we'll run him back to heal him up, repairing him at the capital with all my mechs. Scout Force! Yeah, it's got to be the edge of the map here, it looks like. No, maybe not. So I think we'll have the choppers grab that next turn, so we'll just keep doing a little bit of exploring this direction. We've kind of covered most of this before. Just fly out and see if there's anything else. It doesn't look like it. So yeah, that's got to be the edge of things. The edge of the world, as it is. And as far as I know, it doesn't wrap around. I haven't actually tried it to see if you go far enough left if you come out of the right side of the map. I'll be kind of curious to see. I don't think so. Just keep moving. So we can head towards the Necrons. So you're going to stay put. Likewise, you guys and you. Let's keep moving guys up. Make our massive horde. Tank busters. Where do we want to put you? Okay, you guys go in the ruins. Tank busters will hang out in the forest, I guess. What else do we have? New battle wagon. I'm not really setting this up in a particular way, just sort of the tougher units on the edges, maybe infantry and the cover, bosses and stuff sort of in the middle. I want to be able to deploy quickly, but also be set up in case I do get attacked. That's pretty much all I'm kind of doing as far as setup and forethought, anyway. Mechs are fine, stay where they are. You guys are not quite healed up, so you can stay there. Another turn, that's fine. Produced battle wagons here. So jets have an energy upkeep as opposed to ore upkeep for battle wagons, so maybe we'll build another Daka jet. For infantry, I think I'm just going to hold off for now. So that's fine. You guys made Orkoid Fungus, so I'll have a jet in a turn. What else can we do? I think we need to grab a tile. Yeah, nothing else really available. Guess I could just go ahead and grab the recaf leaf. But I'd like to build some other stuff, maybe increase my loyalty. These all exactly the same. 2 buildings, minus 20% food, or 10% food, 10% ore everywhere, 20% energy everywhere. So it doesn't really matter that much. I just grab whatever. And you guys are working on digs and smelters, some more ore. Let's see what happens. Well, lost the fighter. Going for my knobs hard again. Lots of shots. Well, I think we'll try to kill off the Doomsday Ark then, probably. Let's see. Healing them up again. They're just going to keep getting pounded and repaired over and over again. So let's see if I can boost their damage. Maybe they can take out the Doomsday Ark by themselves. There we go. Then the War Boss can do some damage here. And we'll try to reposition the Phytobombas and stuff to take out this if we need it. Let's see what kind of damage I can do first with the mech guns. Since they are skimmers, it should do okay damage here. Get them fully repaired. Tank's all healed up as well, so we could send him in as well if we want. See if I can take out both of these would be nice, but the monolith is a bit more of a priority for me. It's one thing I used to play a lot of the Panzer General games, and there's one thing you could do with the flyers was that you'd have a separate height for ground units, and then for flyers you could actually have ground units and flyers in the same tile. And something that I kind of miss with the Air Force and stuff that I've got here. Just something I can't do. So trying to find relatively safe positions that I still have line of sight. And by relatively safe, I do mean relatively. They're not that safe. Wow, he's taking shots at me from there. Not a ton of damage, but still. Yeah, not enough power to take out both the monolith and the tomb blades here. Let's go ahead and jink before we move. Guess we'll go here just to take out the monolith. Just wrecking up his leadership ability as well. Yeah, he's got quite a bit of stuff here. We'll see if we can deal with it with what we've got. With the additional fighters and stuff that we build, we'll send him on down. Okay, what do we got? You guys grab the Ruins of All. While you're there, I guess, scout. Just, why not? Okay, you guys can stay put. Everybody else will just kind of throw into the big pile here. Got another Pain Boy. I'd like to get him towards the center if we can. Just kind of shift around a little bit. If I can get Pain Boys in the middle, will help a little bit, just to affect the upkeep for everybody. Or as many units as possible. Stay put. All the mechs are fine. You can stay there. Everybody else is just going to stay where they're at. We'll have the Rothard Grounds research next turn, so we can start working on building that. Then we'll have to actually build this Waaaggghhh. New jet. Where can you get to? Produced a jet. Let's go ahead and make another one. Have a tile and a turn. We built some more ore production. Just go with some more, it's fine. Population increasing, you guys are working on ore as well, and jets. Still going to hold off building any infantry for now, just keep pumping out some vehicles, it should be fine. We've got so much energy, anything that has an energy upkeep should be good for now. So let's see if the Necrons can do anything crazy down here. Making a spider. Only throwing some attacks my way. Rothard Grounds. Building that produces beasts as well as generates food and increases loyalty. Rottenherds do much of the heavy lifting in Orc society, overseeing the Groths who build everything, the Squigs who supply almost all resources, and the tiny Snots who are both carers and food for the Squigs. However, on these grounds, they also oversee large projects like training Grot's gun crews and rearing the giant squiggoths. So 6 food production, 2 food, 2.2 loyalty. Action. Produce Gargantuan Squiggoth. Massive, fearsome beast unit that crushes enemy troops and serves as transport. So it does require quite a bit of ore and food. We're okay on food. Upkeep on food. That would kind of eliminate my food production, so I might need to ramp up some food production if we're going to make a Squiggoth or two. Squiggoths are orcoid monstrosities, towering hulks made of little more than muscle and bad temper. They are distantly related to squigs and have all savagery and single-mindedness of their smaller cousins, but squiggoths can grow so large that they dwarf tanks and even buildings. Goaded by the orcs that ride on a howdah upon its back, the squiggoth thuds into battle, the ground trembling beneath its feet. I definitely want to build some squiggoths. So, research. What do we want to do next? Increased growth rate of cities, not too big a deal. Or when killing units, not too bad. Increased accuracy for mech guns, not that big of a deal. Healing rate of units, this would be okay. Burn a Bomber is anti-infantry bomber. Fly Boss increases ranged accuracy of Dakka jets against flyers, jet bikes, and skimmers. This might be good because we're fighting against a lot of Necron stuff. Tile acquisition radius of cities. This might be necessary pretty soon. Bigger whips increases production output of Rutherford grounds. Rapid composition is kind of cool too. I think because we might need it soon, just for the capital at least, we're going to go ahead and increase the acquisition radius tile of the cities. And we'll kind of see from there what happens. So we've got Praetorians here. I saw a Lord in the back, and that's one of the Lord abilities for the Necrons, is that every 5 or so turns they can summon a unit of Praetorians. The Praetorians are actually really tough. They can take a lot of punishment. But I think my priority target here is going to be the Obelisk, because it's kind of an anti-air unit. So if we can kill this, it'll kind of protect my air core a little bit. Looks like the Pain Boy got shot up a little bit. That's not making me happy. Fortunately, I don't have anything else I can do with the knobs other than go for the Pain Boys here, basically. So I guess we'll just heal them up. Send them in on them. Can't really do anything useful with my Weird Boy, so I may actually just pull him back for now. So my priority target here is going to be the Obelisk. Let's see if we can maybe get the Tomb Blades as well. Time for the War Boss to do some damage. I should have done this before. Maybe I'll wait till next turn for Prophet of the Waaaggghh. This gives me a bunch of extra influence for a few turns for attacks. So we'll do that next turn if I remember. Still has a lot of health left. Do a little bit, or we can almost kill off them, so we'll just keep pounding on the Monolith, or Obelisk. I may just go ahead and pull the air units out, because this thing is just going to wreck them. If I can get far enough away to be safe, then that's okay. think it's got a 2 range. Yeah, it's got a 2 range, so we can probably get out of range of it. Still do a little bit of damage and attacks. To something, anyway. You guys have kind of limited movement. Must be because you're right next to the obelisk. Don't really have a good location for these guys. Let's just pull them back out of line of fire for now. We can reposition them next turn wherever we want. You don't really have a good target, but we can do some damage, so do that. I always forget that I have this every 3 turns. Yeah, it's cooldown of 3 turns. I can do just some additional damage with this Jakaro digital weapon, which is something I always forget that I have. So probably he'll pull the obelisk back next turn, and then we'll maybe try to chase it down. Maybe. That's what I was looking for. Just trying to look at the terrain to see where I can get through. Sometimes it's hard to see where there are ridges and stuff, depending on the angle you're looking at the map. And you can stay put. You can stay put. I think you're the only one who's going to move up here. Bring you up. My massive horde, everyone's just going to stay put. It's fine. Hear my super loud mouse clicking, probably. Mechs are good, so you can stay where you're at. Got another new jet. Let's build another one. Capital population increased. Acquired a tile out here, which is what? 4 in energy. I'd like to increase my loyalty actually, but I don't have the resources. What do I need? Ore, of course. So for now, let's just do some orkoid fungus, and then when we have the resources, I'd like to increase my loyalty there, as long as I can actually remember. And here I'm going to still hold off on building any infantry for now. So after I finish with the Diggers and Smelters, then we'll look at building the Runt grounds in the capital. There's the Lord coming out. Actually attacking my war boss. Don't want to do that, you'll make him angry. He wouldn't like my war boss when he's angry. The spider attacked the Dakajet for 0.7 damage. Yeah, I think they're going after the Pain Boy here. Down to 8 health. Let's go ahead and pull him out. We can leave him on some Orkoid Fungus to heal up here a little bit. We might have to pull back the knobs then, too, after they take some damage. We'll see what happens. Unfortunately, the obelisk pulled back somewhere. Let's go ahead and do Prophet of the Law. Can't tell if I can move into this spot or not. I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Just because he's sort of blocking access. Alright, what can my artillery see? If anything, not a lot. Not much damage there. Not much damage there. Just take whatever shots we have, I guess. So hopefully you can kill them off. Nope. I think he's got defensive protocols running, so all of his stuff has increased defense for a while. Our boss can do some damage. Mostly to the spider. Yeah, I might actually pull back and attack the spider. So we can get the Pain Boy healed up, get him back in, heal up these two guys. Since he still does have the obelisk back there, I may just hold off until I get my Jinx back up before I send in the bombers, Phytobombers here, or Daikajets as they're called in this game. I could go out to the side, do a little damage to the monolith. But I think for now we'll just kind of hang out different spots. Wait for Jink to come back, or we have a more vulnerable target that we can go after. Yeah, I think I can get in here. Let's go in here. Still no targets for Frazzle, unfortunately. Got the war buggies coming in. Well, you've got to level up, actually. Yeah, let's reduce upkeep costs. You don't need to do anything. Another one out here somewhere, don't I? Yeah. I think there's a couple, isn't there? Yep. More jets coming to the rescue. Stay put. I know zooming out like this probably isn't that great looking, but helps me keep track of what I'm doing anyway. You guys get going. All these guys are just going to stay put. Mechs are fine. Let's go ahead and build another fighter. We'll hold off on anything else. Once we get the Diggers and Smelters done, we'll work on other things. Up here, Orchid Fungus and Dakajet. Here, Diggers and Smelters, Dakajet. So that's fine. Keeps pumping out more units. He really wants to kill my knobs there. An awful lot of attacks. I know you guys are kind of trashed now. So let's move like this. Boost the War Boss's attack. These guys are kind of stuck by the Lord. Don't think I can kill him. These guys took a few shots, but not too bad. War buggies, I could send them in, maybe do an attack. They could maybe take some shots for a little bit. Yeah, they might just get instantly killed, but I could send them into the city. Get additional attacks on the Lord here. See if we see anything else. Not much damage, that's for sure. Well, now I can get out of that position. That's what I wanted to do, was to move them there, heal them up, and I can still pull the Pain Boy back and put him on Orchid Fungus. So he can heal up. Next turn, I guess. What else can we do? I don't know if I want to commit to the fighters quite yet. We could go for the Lord. Out here on the right. We might take some shots, but I think we can do some damage. Don't think we can kill him, but we can do some damage. Or we can wait till next turn. I'll have more fighters available to send in all at once. We still need to get the Jink to cool down. So I think we're going to hold off. We'll just kind of hang out back here till next turn, and we'll go after something that's weak. Okay. So I built diggers and smelters for more ore production. I'd like to have more loyalty here. That would be nice. I think that's what I was planning on, I think. I think it was actually the other city I was planning on it, but that's fine too. They're negative, so that'll put us in the positive. Just help all my production in general. So after we build the digs and smelters here, then we'll work on the runt herds. And then we can start working on Squiggoths. Jets are coming. Get everybody here set. We're not fighting as much, so I'm actually losing influence now, just for the upkeeps that I have for everything. Yeah, you're set. Alright, let's see what the Necrons can do. Going for the war buggies, not a surprise. Well, now the Lord is looking like a pretty good target. I'd like to take out the Doomsday Ark if I can as well. But we'll see. So you're almost at full health. Yeah, again, we'll just heal them up. Still want to get him on Orkoid Fungus to heal up himself. What that'll have to do for now. War boss will be able to survive. Actually, you can just kill him immediately. This defensive protocols must be over, so now he's taking more damage. You guys can get out of the city. Just kind of there as a distraction anyway. Lots of damage here, actually. More than I expected. And you're dead. Stay put. Are getting beaten up a little bit. Got no targets, so for now, we'll just pull back to the Orkoid Fungus. Do a little healing. Actually going to leave the Mega Knobs where they're at, so the boss is kind of in the front, taking shots. Stay there in the back for now. So I've got jets at the ready, but I don't have any targets I can see. But let's jink and head in a little bit just to see if we spot anything. Fortunately, we found the anti-air guy. So 7, he's got 39 health left. So I can't quite kill it, probably. Let's see if we can trash it as much as possible, because I don't mean it'll do less damage on its next shot. Or he'll try to pull it away. Gotta put him in kind of a bad position here, but... As long as I can jank, it should be okay. Super close to death, but not quite. Not quite there yet. Nobody else is going to make it properly to help out. Oh well, we can't always kill everything we want when we want. Units are all set. I don't think I produced anything. Mechs can hang out, that's fine. Made diggers and smelters, so now we want unhurt grounds. Produced orkite fungus up here. I don't have enough ore for fighting pits. That's clear tile, I guess. Actually, it's part of the city. We can build stuff there. Didn't realize. It's hard to tell sometimes, actually, with the cities, especially how many spots there are because of the different colors. It's just kind of little dark spots, and depending on what the terrain is underneath it, it can be hard to see sometimes. So here we're going to hold off on anything else. That's basically fine. 8 turns for the Runhard grounds. Working on Dakajet. That's good. So keep an eye down here and see what happens. I think that was a Destroyer Lord. Could be wrong, but that's what it looked like. Yep, that's a Destroyer Lord, alright. Attacking my boss. Fighter's getting shot up a bit there. So we definitely want to kill off this flyer, anti-flyer unit here. Can't see what's necessarily in some of these other tiles, but from here I should see it, even though there's something there. Kill that thing, please. Thank you very much. So what can my artillery see? Not too much, just infantry. Just take what shots we have. And so you can move down to some Orkoid fungus to heal up. Killed like one Negron. So move the knobs back in. Psyker's going to move back. We're going to make the boss do more damage. Pain Boy is going to move out on the Orkoid fungus to heal up. So let's see what kind of damage my boss can do here to the Destroyer Lord. If I have to, we'll send jets at him as well, see if we can kill him off. No, no need. Good job, guys. So now, what can we do? I want to have line of sight to take shots at him. I have to move somebody in there to do that. That's unfortunate. This guy's kind of trashed, so we're going to get him out of here. Start heading back towards the capital to do some repairs. We're able to get the unit discovered, Destroyer Lord. Here, a unit with exceptional close combat capabilities. Not compared to an Orc war boss, though. Destroyer Lords are the most maniacal of their kind. This is chiefly because they retain far more intellect than baseline destroyers, and can bring all this fearsome intelligence to bear in their pursuit of universal oblivion. Indeed, in a galaxy overspilling with genocidal despots, Destroyer Lords remain worthy of mention as something truly horrific. Where others kill for pleasure or in service to some malignant god, Destroyer Lords pursue their bloody crusade simply because they can. Can't attack flyers, though. Just to get the kill, let's go ahead and move the battle wagon up. So finish off the Necron warriors. Not quite. I have to send somebody else to take a shot at them. I don't want to give them the chance to heal or repair, if possible. Wait, they're dead. Didn't see War pop up. Yeah, they're dead. They're not there anymore. Looked like they weren't from the... Didn't see ore pop up. It's kind of my indicator that I killed something. Free ore. This guy's a little banged up as well. Not too terrible, but not great. Let's head out. A little bit. So not much other stuff to get shots at us. Do some damage. You're gonna stay put. Captains, move in. I'm not sure I'm able to use you very effectively, though. Stay put. Produce another jet, so let's get that out here. Skipping through everybody. There is all together, so I kind of know I'd just skip these guys. I can put them to sleep if I want to, but then I kind of forget about them sometimes. I just want the reminder that I still have them. Population increased, so let's build another jet. Population here increased, it's fine, we're clearing a tile. I'm going to hold off any other infantry or anything. So keep an eye on the Necrons and continue. Shanty City increases tile acquisition radius of cities. The War Boss's fame is spread across the entire planet, with the invisible Waaagghhh energies paralleling its path. Wherever orcs are freshly spawned, they feel the irresistible tugging towards the War Boss's cities, which are now sprawled across the nearby landscape in endless slums and shanties. So, what do we want? Fly Boss is definitely tempting. Increased healing rate is also tempting. It's only 3 turns as well. Before I get the Squidgoth, I'd like to have the Hammer of Wrath, because that'll increase the attack power. This would help me build Squidgoths faster, increase production output. Yeah, just because it's quick, I think I'm just going to go ahead and grab the Green Flood. It's increased healing rate of units. So all I see are some Tomb Blades. I know there's at least a monolith in here somewhere. I'm kind of avoiding the southern part of the city now because I've got such powerful stuff here. Let's see. I'd like to heal up my War Boss if possible. So let's kind of move stuff out of the way of making that happen. Don't think he's going to send much at me, at least not super soon. At least in the southern part of the city. So you can heal and at the same time heal up the boss. Get him back to full health, almost. You guys can stay put for now. Actually, let's pull back so we don't get shot at. We can go ahead and shoot at the center of the city, I guess. Probably better to just sit on Overwatch, though. No targets, so we'll move them back down to the Orkoid Fungus to heal up some more. Stay there and heal. Stay there on Overwatch. Not sure. I can't go out over the deep water from this direction, it looks like. Maybe from here I can if I wanted to approach the city. Let's do a little scouting here and see if we spot anything. Nope, everything must be back over here. There's at least that monolith is left somewhere. So I know this is fairly clear. So we can definitely target at least this Tomb Blade unit, if nothing else. More dead two blades. That's not what I wanted to do. That's irritating. That's what this game needs, is an undo button for stuff like that. At least I don't think there is one. Not that I'm aware of. I was going to move there, but then I was planning on jinking him first before sending him in. But then I didn't quite get the cursor correctly over it to cancel the movement. Yeah, you're a bit banged up as well, so you can start heading back. We don't really need you here right now. Keep heading back to the capital. You're fine. Yeah, you stay put, that's fine. Stay put on Overwatch. Population increase, but you're set for production. Gargak cleared a tile. So here we'd like loyalty increased. And we're set for the capital. I'm not going to build any mechs or mech guns. I'm not going to build any infantry. Don't really need any heroes quite yet. So I don't want to increase the drain on my resources, mainly for influence. Since I'm not fighting that much, I'm not getting as much. So we've actually probably going to drop down to level 3 Waaaaggghh level at some point. More Necron stuff. Keeps pumping out units to throw at me. Alright, so let's finish healing up the boss completely. We'll send him in. He should be able to take that out by himself. Probably, anyway. Almost. Let's see if we can boost his power. Yep, now I can kill it. I'm going to move them back so we can heal them up next turn. You guys are back to full health. Don't think I have any targets, though. So it looks like we can fly up to the edge of the city from this direction, but we can't actually get into the city from this direction. So just kind of using him to scout is fine. Got no targets, so I might just pull back my Air Force and stuff. Maybe even out this direction. Pretty sure that monolith is going to be somewhere over here. Oh, there's something. Let's see if I have any shots. It's just out of range of my anti-air guns here. Go ahead and jink. I'll leave them back there. Let's see what kind of damage we can get just with our aircraft. Gotta get into the city here if I want to take a shot as well. Don't really like that idea very much. Send the war buggies up here temporarily, I guess. Take a shot if something comes their direction. Let you guys on Overwatch. You can heal, that's fine. Yeah, kind of torn if I want to hang out off on the side here or get in over the city to keep targeting. Guess we'll go ahead and risk it here. Because I don't think there's a whole lot else in the city that's left. Just at this monolith. Could be another monolith. If he's smart, he'll start working on another anti-air unit, though. Of course, he doesn't know how big of an air force I have, and that I'm still sending stuff his direction. So, ground troops are probably typically what it's going to do, especially trying to protect the city from being destroyed. Since the only reason I haven't destroyed them is because I'm trying to do the storyline stuff. I've got another jet. Let's make another one. You guys doing jet and fighting pits. Capital will have another jet next turn. Still not going to build anything else. We're just going to hold off. I can't build anything else for the city itself until I finish building the Runherd grounds. So there's only really one slot for the city, and the other stuff is slots based on buildings you have. So one of these slots is for the commando camp, one's for the cult of speed, one's for the mech yard, one's for the pile of DACA. So there's really just one thing you can build per turn for your city. Some more two blades. Monolith seems to have disappeared. Alright, what I'm probably going to do is just finish my movement and military actions for the turn. That'll probably be it for today, just based on the time that I've got. I will be back tomorrow unless something crazy happens, and we'll continue. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought just to kind of build the stuff that I need to continue the storyline. Like I said, I could have finished this quite a bit earlier if I just wanted to destroy the Necron city, since I've got quite a bit of troops down here and stuff. But I'm kind of curious to see what the Orc stuff is. So I know we're building a Hulk, and we're gonna, go back to fighting amongst the stars. But what exactly happens along the way, I'm kind of curious to see. So what are we doing? You're going to heal up the knobs. Let's just keep these guys on the southern part of the city if anything comes out. Pain Boy's still healing up. You're back to full health, so we could throw the war buggies in just to look around a little bit. Yeah, taking some damage just to look. Might as well shoot back. So let's just take a quick look, see if we see anything. Yeah, that's definitely something. So we finish off the Tomb Blades. Do some damage to the monolith as well. More ore for me. Just gonna keep hammering the stuff as much as possible. Yeah, nothing else. We're flying over, so we're not seeing anything else. There must not be anything else in the city other than just the monolith here. I'm sure he's gonna keep building stuff every turn, but that's fine. War boss can stay there. Let's move you onto Orkoid Fungus too, because you are a little hurt. Let's move you back up into position in case he produces a unit. Some Overwatch shots. Stay put. Stay put for now. There, you guys are all set. Oh, another jet. So Capital produced a jet, so we'll work on another one. 4 more turns for the Runherd Grounds, so we can start actually building more stuff after that. We're building up enough resources. I could start working on a Gorkanaut if I want, but I've got 3, and that hopefully will be enough, along with the Squiggoth when we eventually get that online. Food production will probably need to up at some point. Ore is probably okay now. Losing influence, but not too badly. Yeah, we're down to level 3 Waaagghhh level now because we're not fighting quite as much. Even though it was much less of a drain after doing some research, just minus 192. Only minus 192. We are in a negative loyalty in my capital as well, so I'd like to actually build something that'll help with that. I don't think, does this increase loyalty? It does actually, 2.2, so that'll actually put us in the positive once that's done. So that's kind of cool. So I won't actually need to build anything else for that. So we're going to hold off on anything in the city there. Up here we've got Dakajet and Fighting Pits for loyalty. I think we've got Fighting Pit here in a turn and Dakajet in a turn. So yeah, doing pretty well. I think everything's going okay. We'll have Green Flood after next turn. The Necrons are once again basically pacified. I'll probably leave some of the Air Force, or most of the Air Force, down here as well. That way, if they do keep producing units and trying to hide them, I can still track them down and kill them off. But this is probably going to be the core group that just kind of stays down here. Yeah, so that'll be it for today, I think. Before I do anything else, I am going to save it just in case something crazy happens. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. If you're interested in earlier parts of the stream, they're up on my YouTube channel, which is also disturbingPuppet, one word, or my Necron streams up there, other games I played, including other Games Workshop games and stuff. So please check stuff out there if you're interested. Next time I should be back tomorrow, provided nothing crazy happens, so hopefully I'll see you then. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.